You are going to see a real walkthrough of a Amazon listing setup. I'm actually setting this up in my real account. I'm not hiding any information. Nothing is concealed. You will see every step of the way where I use Canva as a tool for the main image creation. I'm using ChatGPT for the copywriting, and I'm using Helium 10 for the analytics to feed into ChatGPT to make a better listing for SEO. So join me in the screen share, and I'm going to go through it all step by step for you so that you can also create your own listings on Amazon. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to create an Amazon listing from scratch. We're going to use a couple tools with this demonstration. We're going to use Helium 10 to pull keywords from our competitor in the space, as well as Canva to edit some of the product pictures. And then we're going to use AI to actually improve the copy and help us expedite the listing creation. Now, we're going to put all this together on Amazon right now, live, so you can see every step on creating a listing on Amazon, and you can see my screen here. And I'm going to show you the AI work and all that stuff. So what I'm doing is I am going to create a product in the canned fish space, tuna, okay? First of all, I wanted to see one of the leaders in European canned tuna, and that's Ortiz, in case you didn't know. Now, I have a tool called Helium 10 installed, and if you find that interesting, there'll be a link in the description to check out that. But what this is going to allow me to do, this tool, is I'm going to be able to pull all the keywords when I run Cerebro that this is ranking for, as well as a bunch of other data. And we're going to give that to the AI to help us create a listing using that relevant data. So when I pull that, it comes here on Helium 10, and you can see all these keywords that this product is ranking for, and the search term numbers per month per keyword. So olive oil, which is not really related to the product, is 200,000 searches a month. Tuna in water is 50,000. And so on. Canned tuna is 15,000, 16,000 for that keyword string on Amazon. What you're going to do when you're in Helium 10 is you're going to export this into an Excel file so you can use that and give this entire file to your AI. I'm using ChatGPT, but you can do whatever you want with that. So I'm going to show you how I went along with ChatGPT first to get the listing copy. So I'm in my ChatGPT here. And where you can see is this is my Amazon listing. Here's the title that I'm using. Now, the brand is Ala Zagasti, and now the brand supplied me with UPCs for all the products that we're going to be listing. Currently on Amazon are only 1-packs, and when you list bigger pack sizes, you can tend to give better pricing per unit that's in the pack, right? Because the fulfillment fee is spread across more cans or more items than one. So offering bigger pack sizes can often lower the per unit cost to the end consumer, which is always great, because if you can get a lower cost to them, that's a good value. Then, you know, sales should be higher than at the higher per unit cost. All right. So I have the title here. This is my Amazon listing. And here is what we've already generated for bullets. Okay. GPT. I just mistakenly entered here, and it automatically said, here's an optimized, streamlined version of your Amazon listing that maintains key selling points while making it engaging. So without me even actually, querying the ChatGPT, by hitting enter by mistake, it basically formatted this really nicely. Here's the title, here's the bullets, and then it asks, would you like me to make even more compelling or stronger calls to action? Of course. So I said yes, right? And here's the enhanced keyword optimized version. So here's the enhanced version. Now it's using emojis, and you can't use emojis in your listings anymore on Amazon. Okay. So it then asks me, would you like me to optimize the backend keywords and suggest the bullet points? So this is what I typed. Yes, I have keywords from Helium 10 from a major competitor with respective search volume. Use that to obtain max conversion and visibility. I also uploaded the file that Helium 10 gave me to this. And so it loaded it, it structured it, and it optimized the bullet points with high keyword impact keywords. So top keywords selected for optimization are here, optimize bullets, they change. And the next step, I can optimize the product description, craft backend keywords,
and fine tune title. So fine tune the title. I'm like, yeah, let's see. So it fine tunes the title for me and then explains it. Would you like me to optimize the product description? Craft. And I said, craft backend keywords, ensuring we maximize indexing. So it goes ahead and does that for you. And then I asked, are there any repeated keywords from the title or bullets? And then it goes in and finds one repeated keyword, because you don't want to repeat keywords in your listing. It's a waste of SEO, right? So it does that and then tells you what changed. And then I said, optimize the product description. And it makes a really nice product description. And then next steps. Do I want it to craft the A+ content and enhance brand content? So you can follow through ChatGPT. You get the information from Helium 10. You plug that in to ChatGPT, and it's going to generate a pretty good title with bullets, with features, and it's going to give you good backend and a product description. Now, I'm not going to proofread that on this show. So we're just going to use the initial stuff that I had, and then I'm going to go in later and fill in maybe some of the back stuff. So how do you make an image of a 6-pack product? Let's say you have a main image of the single product, the brand or your brand, it's your trademark brand. You have access to the intellectual property of the brand and are allowed to use it to create the listing. Well, go to Canva and you can see here we have set up the 6-packs, right? So it's pretty easy. I'll show you really quick, but we're going to add another page. And let's say I was just making this. So let's say I just started with this. I may position it here. And then let's say I'm making a 3-pack, just Control C, then Control V for a copy function. And, maybe I have something like this. Maybe I want to layer this and then highlight them all and try to center it. So that looks centered. And there you go. So I have product pictures. Like I have a 3-pack here. I have 6-packs and I'm ready to go. Then the next thing is, if you just want to download one at a time, just go to share and then download. And then you want to choose your page. So I may just say uncheck all, and then I'll select the one I want to download and hit done. And that will download that for my product listing. It's that easy. It's really that easy. So let's go to Amazon and start setting this up, right? So you're in Amazon Seller Central. This is my account, and let's hit add products. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a blank form. Okay. And then I'm going to discard that, and we're going to start from the beginning, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back with the ChatGPT later because I want to review that before I get started. But I'm going to go ahead and use the stuff that I initially put into ChatGPT at the beginning. So product type, select other. Let's see here. And I'm going to put in tuna. Let's see. So I can do canned and jarred tuna, or I can do fresh seafood. This is canned. So you can either go through each category and really try to find your specific type if it doesn't match here, or I could select this, okay? So I'm going to go to grocery. If the keyword thing didn't work, I'm going to have to go through these and look for pantry and staples, canned and jarred packaged foods, and canned, jarred, and packaged foods. Let's see, meat, and then seafood. So I could click this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and just type in tuna and seafood and then tuna fish. So this matches up well. And then I'm going to choose the brand, which is Alla Zagasti. And then the brand gave me the EAN numbers to use. So I want to make sure I choose the right one. The 6-pack of this, and then I have the EAN. I'm assigning that product, and then I'm going to actually click on all attributes so I can see what's going on here, and just click next. And let's see if Amazon picks up this UPC. So now what I can do is I can add the image to this, and I have it off screen. It's not a valid type. What is going on? So let's see. It's too big. So but that file that I have is 14 megabytes. So I'm going to actually just resize it. So let's do this. Let's resize this live. So let's see edits, and can I resize it here? I'm more familiar with the paint. program the old Paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it with Paint. Okay. And then let's see here. This button, I believe, is resize, and we're going to cut the size down by 50%. And then I'm going to save it as Gasti Bonito Tuna. And I lost the Canva, but that's fine. I don't really need it anymore. And let's try to add this picture now. Okay, so the main image is added. If you're setting up a product listing, you're going to want to actually come up with more images. Definitely make sure you got your 6 images loaded on this. Okay, now let's go back to ChatGPT for the bullets that we're going to use. I'm just going to use these. I'm going to come back and copy paste. Now you want to add more bullets here. I would not suggest doing this in this rapid fire way. I would suggest using the tools to help you come up with something that's really compelling that you really like, because that's what's going to have to happen with this as well. So I'm copying and pasting these. I'm just want you to see a framework so that you can set up your own bullets. Now the product description is description. So here's a product description. And this may be too long, so we'll see. And it may not keep the formatting, so let's see. I think it's just too long, but anyways, we'll go with this and see if it gets rejected. All right, so now the offer, I'm going to say this is going to be fulfilled by Amazon. Okay. And we're going to probably have to come back and fill this information, but I'm going to have to put new. So I don't have a starting price. The one pass sells for $9.99 and we're selling 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do let's say I'm going to charge $8.99 to give the consumer a break. So we're going to come in at $53.99 for this. Okay. So that's where we're going to come in at the price. I may work on that a little bit more. And let's see, what would be the list price multiplied by 6? Let's just say the list price would be $59.94. So $59.99 maybe. All right, so we'll do that. Offering can be gift message. Yes. Is gift wrapped? Yes, you could put that. Amazon's going to handle all that, so you don't have to worry about it. So you're going to want to put in, you're going to want to measure this package. Let's say it's 8 by 5 inches. We're in the US, so we're using inches. Height would be, let's say, 5. Okay. And I think the weight's going to be about 4 pounds. Again, I'm going to have to definitely come back and fix all of this. Okay. So I don't want to sell this in Mexico or Canada, but it's there. Okay. And so that's all entered. Now let's go to the product details. Okay. Is it heat sensitive? No. Ambient room temperature. Number of items, 6. Manufacturer is, okay, just want to make sure the company is formatted correctly. I can go to the other listings to see if it's listed, but I think that covers it. Conservice Alazagasti, make sure I spell that correctly. Okay, now you can complete all this other information. I will come back to complete it because it really does help with the SEO of the listing if you complete that. Now, what is the ingredients here? The ingredients is tuna and olive oil, right? So tuna, and we'll add more olive oil. Okay. Number of items. So I'm going to basically see how that formats. Sometimes it gets a little tricky. Each unit count could, I think it's 6. Okay. So is the product expirable and expiration on the package? Okay. So there's all these things you have to complete. For grocery, expiration on the package. Okay. Fulfillment center shelf life. This stuff is good for years, honestly, but let's say we'll do 730, okay. And then item form is chunk. Okay. And the unit count, let's see here, is, so we have each unit count. Like, it's crazy how all these different options for unit count. So I'm going to have to see how that comes together. And unit count, so ounce, okay, and then 4.2 ounces, okay. So let's see, specialty omega-3 rich, and you can add more specialties to this and come back to it, okay. So safety and compliance, let's go to that. So anytime it's red up here is when you want to try to address it. So this is from Spain. Okay. Dangerous good, not applicable. Dangerous goods is usually for stuff with batteries in it, chemicals, things like that. Item weight, let's see here. So we filled everything out that is the bare minimum of what you want to do for a listing. We use ChatGPT, Helium 10, Canva, and all the stuff. And in 20 minutes, we created a listing. That's pretty fast. However, don't just leave it there and run your listing, because you have a lot of work to do to optimize a listing. Make sure ChatGPT, read that stuff. Don't just copy and paste it. Okay, guys? Read that stuff and make sure that the text is convincing to you that you would actually want to buy your own product. Otherwise, you need to rewrite what ChatGPT is giving you a great structure for all that stuff. And that's great. So let me check one last thing, because I think we're missing like keywords here. So let's see. I'm wondering why there's no backend keywords. Let's see, description. Where can I put my keywords, right? Because usually you can put in keywords. Let me search for that. Generic keywords. Okay, there we go. So this is what we're missing. This is your back end keywords that you're going to need to enter to give your product an SEO boost. So let's go back to ChatGPT and get those keywords. Okay, back end search terms. Let's go and take this. And I feel like some of these search terms are repetitive, like fish and things like that. So we're just going to put in, again, like Bonito del Norte. I think ChatGPT is wrong on this, because Bonito del Norte is in the title. So I'm going to have to go back and work with ChatGPT more, but let's just take a few of these. Again, import it, okay? And you're going to want to load this up to the brim. So let's say we did imported, and then we did ocean. And, you're going to, again, you guys load up this generic keyword. And if you have spaces for other keywords, and there you go. So this is all you need to do. And then hit submit. Okay, thanks for submitting this. If approved, changes will be reflected. You can now copy this listing to another product. So I set up the framework for all the branded fish of Ala Zagasti. They're creating the listing. I have a lot of work to do off of YouTube to clean this listing up and to really make it shine so it does not look like crap. Right now, it is in the crap zone. Don't think this is the end of this listing. Come back and check out this listing later if you want to see how it turned out, because I'm going to have to actually put a lot more time in this listing. I want this brand to do well in the United States, and I want their products to shine. So this is just the beginning, the easy stuff. ChatGPT, Helium 10, Canva, and Amazon Seller Central. And Matt, right? Matt Urbaniak, you checked it out here. I will see you guys in a little bit. Check out my other videos.